What's up, y'all? It's your boy Crazy Out Kane, sugarcane.com, CACTV here at Toy Fair, New York, here with the Button Nose Kidz booth. I had to come check them out. They got some really cool stuff going on. We have the founder, owner, creator, the man behind the plan, Jmel. He's gonna let us know about what's going on with the Button Nose Kidz.
Hey, what's going on? So this is the Button Nose Kidz toy brand. We are a new company. This is our second year exhibiting at Toy Fair International. This is one of my business partners, Hilary.
Hi.
My other business partner's behind us, but he's a little busy right now. So, but yeah, the Button Nose Kidz. We actually do more than just toys, but right now our focus is on the toy brand. But we do also film. You can always go and check our productions out on YouTube. Right now, currently, it's the Button Nose Kidz, the Button Nose Kidz with a Z. Kids is spelled with a Z, so you know it's a great form of entertainment for the kids to go view. But outside of that, the Button Nose Kidz toy brand, like I said, it's our second year exhibiting. We started with the actual characters. We introduced our plush toys with our characters, and what we tried to do is we took those personalities from those characters and we introduced our first line of books. And as you can see, we have activity books like, say for example, IQ. He's a smart young guy. This guy here, he's 8 years old, but he's supposed to be in the 5th grade, but he's actually in junior high with the rest of his siblings. And he's into science, and he has the IQ Silly Science book. Teaches you how to make green slime, how to blow up a balloon using yeast, and that was our goal, to get the kids.
Lava lamp.
Yeah, and how to make a lava lamp, the coolest thing, like she said. But our goal was to get the kids off of the phones, off of the computers, doing fun things around the house that were inexpensive, and that's kind of the direction that we took with our first line of books. So Ivory had the crafts, bags and bangles. Tony had the Yummy for Your Tummy cookbook.
Simple snacks that kids can make themselves, and Tony walks them through it. And the other thing is, he makes them clean up afterwards. So it's very parent-friendly.
Very parent-friendly. And then we introduced our first joke book, was Needle's Jokeology. And
He's kind of a jokester, and so he does bad puns but learns grammar through bad puns. My favorite one is, what's the best day to go to the beach?
What?
Sunday.
so you know, we try to have fun with our products as well. So our second year coming back, we wanted to come back kind of aggressive, and we wanted to expand the brand. And even though we stayed in the plush toys, we introduced the Button Nose Animals, and the Button Nose Animals has specific features that resemble one of the Button Nose Kidz as well. Like you can see that Sunny has hair like Ivory, or Pokey has glasses like Tony Baloney.
And they're just as soft. The dolls, you can see, are very, very soft. These are the same material. They're just a little sturdier because they stand up, and they're for toddlers who can be a little bit rougher on things.
And actually, we do have great quality.
Yeah, they've been product tested.
They've been product tested.
The product tester was amazed because he could not pull them apart no matter how hard he tried.
Absolutely.
There's no glue, no removable parts. They're very, very kid-friendly.
We introduced 5 new plush toys in our Button Nose Animals. Sunny, we have Zipper, the dog. Tiny, the pig. Tiny has the retractable tail. It's pretty cool. Valentine, the cat. Then you have Pokey, the turtle. He's pretty cool. Very soft. And with these guys, what we did was we wanted to get away from the activity books and the paperback books, and we introduced our first line of hardback storybooks. So each Button Nose animal has its own storybook, like Zipper has Zipper Powers.
Let's see if you can hold the books with the plushies.
Say, let's.
Yeah, there you go.
Hold on, let's put a wager on it before I do. So the cool thing is they got really cool stories. Zipper Powers is about Zipper being around the house doing dog things, but he thinks he has superpowers. So, for example, he's saving a flea, you know, from his fur, but he's just scratching himself like a normal dog does. Nice. At the end of Zipper Power, he's eating his food, and he's saving the food from the evil pan. and he eats all of his food, and he feels like he saved the world from, the food from the evil pan, and they come down and they congratulate him for eating all his food. So, we just try to get in some cool stories, but then, we try to stay educational and have fun with it. Like, for example, Valentine, which I like Valentine's story because we do have a lot of life skill stuff associated with the characters, because we've done some musicals, some school performances and appearances, and we always had implemented life skills and positive things in our storylines. But for example, Valentine, he has a cat who moves in next door, and he really likes the cat, and she's not paying him any attention. So he goes to his drawing board, and he's like, well, maybe if I become cool, she'll like me. And so, he goes out on the porch, and he has on his glasses and his jacket, and she doesn't acknowledge him. So he goes back to his drawing board, and he's like, well, maybe if, he's like, well, maybe if I was not pretty much a geek, but a very smart, maybe if I was presenting myself as being smart, she'll like me. So he stood out, read his book and his glasses, and she didn't acknowledge him on that time as well. And then he was like, well, maybe if I had muscles and I was stronger. So he went to the gym and he worked out and he stood out and he was strong. And that didn't work. So he stood out in the yard scratching his head. He's like, man, what can I do? Well, he just so happened to be out in the yard just being himself. And when he stood there just being himself, that's when she ended up acknowledging him, and they had that connection. So, it's just really taught you a lesson about just being yourself versus trying to be something else. So little cool stories like that also in our products, help the kids develop in life skill areas. So, that's one cool thing about us, that we are educational, and we also have the grid. I'll let Hilary tell you about the grid.
Yes, this is the first storybook for the older characters, the kids. This was guest written by Lindsay Davis from Good Morning America. And it is a story based around football team, but it's about helping out your friends. You got to put in the work to get where you want to be. The grit. You got to have grit to get what you want. Perseverance, friendship, just, all kinds of things. Beautifully illustrated.
And also, this is a minority-owned company.
We are minority certified.
Well, of course, I'm the founder of the company, and I think that, us being present at Toy Fair, it's great for the African-American community, and you can see brown faces in our products, and we try to diversify. It's not only brown faces, but to be able to see brown faces is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So, we, like I said, we try to diversify. Like we have Hollywood, who teaches you how to read and write Mandarin, for example. So, we are most definitely wanting to branch out and have something for everybody. And as we grow the toy company, we want to get into some different types of toys. Next, we plan to go into vinyl with our dinosaurs and our baby line. So, we want to, like I said, expand and show that we are a full-fledged toy brand, and just get the response that we're looking for. So, thanks for coming and checking us out, man.
TheButtonNoseKidz.com and on YouTube.
So yeah, you can follow us on Twitter, you can follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. The Button Nose Kidz is spelled with a Z, and you can find us here. Hey, come check us out. Like I said, thanks for stopping by, man. I really appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
The opportunity to get out here and show people that the Button Nose Kidz is here and we're present. And for all you guys out there that want to know what's the coolest thing about our toy company, or what's the coolest thing about this guy right here that I'm holding, Pokey, well, this guy does flips.
And he can moonwalk.
And he can moonwalk. Watch this.
I can't dance, but he can.
You didn't know he could do all of that. See, most definitely go shop Button Nose Kidz. Button Nose Kidz, toy brand, here present at International Toy Fair New York 2017. Yeah. With Sugar King hanging out. You got our plush toy line. We got Tony Baloney, Sunny, Valentine, Tiny, Pokey, Baby, Zipper, IQ, and Double Button. And we are present. Sugar King showed us love. Button Nose Kidz toy brand. Check us out. Toy Fair New York 2017.
Jmel Dowdell, owner, creator, president, and I'm Hilary.
Vice President of Operations. So we are in the building.
That's what it is. Say back to you, Billy.
Back to you, Billy. My man.
One.